Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something very old and very rare and just fantastic. We're looking at the 1976 release by Chad Valley from their Give a Show Projector series of projector sets. And this particular one we're looking at today is from the highly popular television series of the time, which was The $6 Million Man. Now, $6 Million Man was based on the novel Cyborg, and it was all about a test pilot who was testing an experimental aircraft, crash landed and was severely damaged to the point of almost death. But the OSI, the Office of Scientific Investigation, decided he would prove a fantastic specimen to make the first bionic man. So they replaced his arms, his leg, his left arm, his right arm, I should say, his legs and his eye. And that was Colonel Steve Austin. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. Now, as you can see, there is a considerable wear to this box, but, you know, for something that's nearly 50 years old, you know, we just got to accept that. So we're looking at the front of the box, and you can see an image of Lee Majors as Colonel Steve Austin. And in the middle of the box, you can see him running in front of a car. And again, there's an image of him breaking a piece of metal. Okay, so it says Colonel Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man, slide projector set. A complete show in full colour, 224 slide pictures, 16 double-length film strips. Contains all plastic battery operated projector, batteries not included. You got the Chad Valley logo at the bottom, and it says 1976, copyright 1976 to the Chad Valley Company Limited, which is 234-236 Bradford Street, Birmingham, B12 OPP. Made in England, and it's got MCA 1976 Universal City Studios Inc. And there at the bottom right hand corner you've got an image of a boy and girl who are playing the projector. Okay, so that is the front of the box. Now I'm going to very carefully turn the box around to the back, and let's see what we've got printed on the back. Okay, so I'll turn the box around, and this is what it's got on the back. It says no plug-in can be shown anywhere. Showing slides, insert slide strips in slide slot. To focus, pull lens ring in and out. Plastic lens and reflectors are used, and we asked users not to expect the perfect optical results obtained from an expensive projector lens. The lens may look cloudy or scratched, but such apparent imperfections will affect the picture so slightly as to be barely noticeable. It says projects full color pictures up to 5 times 2.5 feet on wall, ceiling or any surface. Give a show projector. Ensure that all 3 batteries are facing this direction when placing the projector, and uses 3 U2 batteries not supplied. It says access to bulb and batteries. Remove pins top and bottom, then pull cap straight back. Batteries go in here. You've got the cap and you've got the pins at the top and bottom, and you've got the on-off switch on the right-hand side. Okay, so that's the back of the box. I know the box is not in great shape, but let's just put it down and see what it says on the side here. So on the side it says, again, Colonel Steve Austin, $6 Million Man, slide projector set, a complete show in full colour, 224 slide pictures, 16 double-length film strips, projects on any light surface, wall or ceiling, and you've got the Chad Valley logo on the right-hand side. Okay, so that's the box. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the contents out of the box, and let's have a look at the contents and see if the item works. Okay, so I removed the inner tray from the box, and this is what we got. Now, the inner tray is in fantastic condition. It's holding the projector very well, and also you've got here the all the slides. Now, it says there's 16 slides. Let's just take that band off, and let's have a count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they're all present and correct. Now, I don't know if you can just see. Let's just pick this one up and you can see the slides. It is all animated slides. Yeah, and this particular one It's called Kidnapper Court is what it's called. And you go in from each direction. So you slide in one way. You've got arrows at the end that tell you which way to go in. So this particular one, the top of it slides in that way. And when you've done the top, you slide it in that way. Okay, so that's the slides. I'll say there's 16 slides there. And it says on the box, there's 224 slide pictures. And there's 16 of these double length slides. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 14 images on each slide. Okay, and then we have the projector, which I'll just lift down from the box there. There it is. It's exactly as it showed you on the box. This particular one I have noticed though doesn't have a pin at the bottom. It has got a nut and a screw there to hold it in. So obviously at some point or other the pin has been lost. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert some batteries, turn it on, and let's see if the item works. Okay, so I've inserted batteries into the projector, and I've dimmed the light. So I'm just going to switch it on and see if it actually works. Oh, yep, there we go. So this particular one works, and I've dimmed the light so we can see the light at the end. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert a slide into the projector, and let's have a look. So it does need a little bit of focusing. So what are we looking at? Okay, so maybe we should zoom in a bit. There we go. So that's not a bad image actually for something that's nearly 50 years old. And this particular, it says, okay, Oscar, coming in with, I can't quite read that. Oh, Professor. Coming in with Professor Kidnapped and money. I think I'm actually started at the wrong end. Okay, so I think I've started at the wrong side. So let's go the other way and start from here, maybe. Maybe this side. Oh yeah, okay, so this is how it starts. So you're going from left to right. So it says, a job for you, Steve. Oh, I'll just get that, yeah, that's better. So it says, a job for you, Steve. Scientist kidnapped, 1 military ransom demanded. Steve meets the kidnapper, and so on. Okay, Professor, a bomb, and so on. So there we go. So it's all functioning, all working, and you can see the images and the writing on there. I think perhaps the screen might need a little bit of a clean, because we're talking something that's 50 years old, and it does look like it's a little bit dirty. So I'm sure if it was cleaned up, the images would be much better. And of course you could expand the image just by moving the projector backwards, or again you can make it smaller by moving it forward. So it's up to you. If it was a little bit darker in here, I'm sure we'd have a much better image of the or view of the image. But there we go. Steve meets the kidnappers. I'll take the money and your car, the professor, with the professor inside. Okay, Professor, what the? A bomb. The ex-astronaut's eye focuses on the chair. Austin snaps the scientist, still bonds. Now run, and hurls him outside to safety. And that is 65. Okay, so that's the projector. So we can see it's all in fully working condition. Yeah, really good item. So rare these items are. How well did they do in a day? Well, to be honest with you, I really don't think they've done that particular well, because there's so few of them around today. I remember having this for Christmas as a boy. My parents bought me this one Christmas, and I just loved it. I watched it over and over again in the kitchen, in my bedroom, on the ceiling, on the wall. It was just such a great Christmas present for me at the time. I was so into the $6 Million Man back in 1976. So yeah, it was just a wonderful toy to get. But I was the only person in my school that had one. nobody else ever had one. So a lot of my friends used to come round to our house so we could watch the $6 Million Man on the slide projector. And obviously over the years, you hardly ever see these particular items come up for sale. And if they do, they're just mega money. But so I don't overall believe that the sales of this item was fantastic. I think it was just done for a very short time and then they dropped it because the sales just wasn't there. But now finding them nowadays in the original box, although the box has got some considerable wear to it and is missing the flaps at one end, but finding it in the box fully working, complete with all the slides, is very difficult indeed. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find one or two, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It takes you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage $6 Million Man items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.